Okay, so in this video, I have this sign that I've already painted inside my Painting for Profits group. I do need to have my husband cut it off here at this part of it, and then it's going to be perfect for an outdoor garden sign. So I painted that without being on camera. So I want to show you how I'm going to do this in case you need more details. All right, so I started off with the shell and the mushroom orange. We've got a gecko green for our little snail here. So let's just make this as quick as possible. It did take me about 3 coats to get that orange on there. Well, since I had the black background, I base coated everything white first. And now I'm just going to go in here with a little bit of red on the edge of my brush. Now I will have available a tutorial with the line drawing, this video, up online. And you'll be able to find it in my bio link. Okay, so we've got there, we want to shade around every place that, you know, is in the downward position so that we have our dimensions right all the way around. But we want to keep it simple too. We want these to be real quick and easy signs that you can make if you're doing a craft show. Or want to make them quickly. So I'm going to take the same red, and his body's coming out of the shell here. So we're going to go right around there. And then we're going to bring it up in that swirl. All the way around. Now, at least I've got my line in there, and now I can see it a little bit better. And I'm going to put a little bit of red there on the edge of my brush and create this spiral. I'm going to go on both sides of the spiral. And work those, kind of blend them in. And then we have this little trunk here. Now I did use a tan color. Now we're going to go in with a little bit of burnt umber. Right there, all the way down. And then I can work that paint over a little bit. Like that. And kind of clean it up. It got over on my orange a little bit. It's okay. I'm just going to bring it a little bit more into my orange. There we go. Right, we've got this green cat snail here. So I've got a dark hunter green, and we're going to make it look like he's coming out of his shell right here. So this is the top part of his body. And it's coming right out there. Now while I have my green out, I'm going to switch brushes to a 1/4 inch brush. And I'm going to shade again with just a little bit of green, dark green on there. And I want to shade around his head. And then I want to shade on the green part where his stomach is, so that we have a shadow right there. Oops, you can tell I've also got a little bit extra green up there. Blend that in. Put another layer of the dark green on. And have to dry up. Now we've got 2 antennas here. So I'm going to use that same green that I painted him to begin with. It's called Gecko Green. Paint a couple balls up here on top of his head. Now while all that's drying, we're going to go back up here to the top. We want a brush that we can dry brush with. Hold on. Anything, you can use a stencil brush. I've got some old brushes that are just not very good anymore that I'm going to find one. Something like this. And dip it in my white paint. Take most of it off. And I just want to come in here and scrub. Then we want to stay on the inside of these spirals. I want to, probably should grab a smaller brush, but I'm going to try my best to follow through with this one. There we go. Make sure your brush is clean, and we're going to go in here to his face. And I want to get in here underneath. This one more coat, and it's taken a while to get that covered. All right, while that part's drying, let's turn this around. I got some sponge daubers from Hobby Lobby, and I really like these. They're on like a dowel with a small sponge at the top. And I'm just going to put that in my white paint. Oops. And try not to get it on there. Too much of a mess. We're just going to put it down, and you turn it just clockwise a little ways to get the excess paint off. Okay, if you want to go off of it a little ways, you can take your paper towel, place it there at the edge, and then that way you have a spot that looks like, you know, so they're not all right on the mushroom. They look like they're going around. Perfect. Okay, those are done. We're going to add a little bit of detail by just taking a script liner brush, putting it in some white paint, and let's just add a little bit of detail by putting some curved lines here and there around our circles. Then I'm going to go back into the stalk, and I'm going to, oops, I keep getting my hand in that green. Put these little ribs in here. And you don't want a solid line, just, you know, because they don't look solid when you look at them. Just nice, easy lines like that. And then on the stalk, turn this around, trying to do this without getting my hand in all the things. Now our stalk can have a couple lines in there. Then I want to go around inside and define my lines right here. Even though we're going to take a 1/4 inch brush and a little bit of yellow. Let me grab some. I'm just going to use this Anita's bright yellow. That'll work. So we want to just now add a little bit of detail here as well. And so I'm just going to put some simple curved lines in here with the yellow. I can take that same liner brush. I could do just about any color I wanted, but I think I'll stay with the white. And let's just put some lines in there. Okay, then I want to put just a highlight line very lightly, kind of in the center of those coils. And then I can run a couple of lighter lines here. Now, see how the white dots are going to push in and they're going to not look as white anymore? Once those are dried, if you want to, you can go back in and do them one more time, give them another coat. Right now, we want to work on our caterpillar. Still having a little trouble keeping this green. Let's dry that up real quick. In the meantime, we're going to put his eyes in there. So you're going to want a very small, not that one. Let's use this one. Nope, that's too big. Just a small round. I'm going to pick up some black here. And then you can use a very fine, I like these King Art. I don't remember if I got these at Hobby Lobby or Walmart, one of the two. And we're just going to put in a little mouth. Let's give him a couple eyelashes since we have it out. You could even put a couple eyelashes. And add in some white. And just highlight here. You could also use that same green to highlight, would be pretty. Actually, I'm going to even pick up some of that green. I love this black background, so I don't want to cover up too much of it. And then I'm going to dip down into my green. So right up underneath his body, so it looks like he's got a shadow there. I'm even going to pick up some white. And then take a brush with, a bigger brush with some white, take most of it off. I want to make sure it's like a powder when you use it. I see that one spot. We'll get that at the end. Just reminds me of like a neon black light sign. Now, In the picture, you'll see the one where my original, and I added wording to it, and you can add wording off to the side if you have a bigger board. But this is just a simple design part of it. Cover that up. Then on his eyes, we're going to put just a tad bit of white here at the bottom with our script liner. Oops. Then put in just a little white pupil there. And we can add a little bit of white there. Where I put the green antenna needs another coat. What else do I want to do? I want to add in a little bit more shading because I covered it here between his backside and his belly. And while we have it, we'll try to get it in there. That'll look better if my paint was dry, but we're going to put it in there just like that. Okay, perfect. A cute little garden sign. Could go up and write a word across the mushroom, but I think it looks fine exactly like he is. Put a wire hanger on there, and you've got a cute mushroom with the snail. And I'm gonna go back through when I'm done and go over my dots one more time. But that's it. Thank you for watching.